everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is me, Victoria. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I'm basically going to be recreating this look on my channel today, and this look is very easy, very everyday, natural, and glowy. I'm going to be going step by step, so this should be very easy to follow along. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, so the first product we're using is the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil, and I am in the color Chocolate Mousse. We're basically going to use this pencil to just fill in any sparse areas that we have in our brow and to kind of just clean it up and give it a natural look. As you can see, I do have a little bit of sparseness in the arch of my brow, so I'm just kind of fill that in. You can also use your fingers to kind of clean it up because it is easy to wipe off. And we're just going to brush to the brow, and then after that we are going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer to kind of just clean up and define our brows. So that's what I'm doing on a flat brush, and I'm just going to use that to just clean up any messes and just really define the brow to make sure it's cleaned up and nice and neat. And then after that, we're just going to kind of put some on our eyelid to just create a very nice base, and then just kind of blend that in with the beauty blender, or you can use a brush, whatever you want. Then I'm going to go ahead and go into my Airspun and basically just set all the concealer, and then I'm going to pick up some tape to really define the liner. So if you're not good at using powders for liner, I definitely recommend doing this. And then we're going to pick up our Friendcation palette by Dose of Colors and basically pick up a fluffy tapered brush and dip into the lightest brown in that palette. And we're basically going to go back and forth in windshield wiper motions to basically just really blend that color out and make sure that we are going up into the brows and really not going into the inner corner. It's really important that we don't touch the inner corner and really blend this up into the brow because it is going to create a kind of like cut eye effect without actually cutting our crease. So just make sure you blend that color out really well. The next thing we're going to do is pick up this very dense flat brush and dip into the darker color in the palette and use this color to basically create our winged liner. So this is where the tape comes into play and really helps you define that liner. So you're going to kind of just pick up that brush and just put it anywhere that you would put the liner, and you're just going to kind of drag and go out and really just blend that out into kind of the middle of the eye and just keep going back and forth until you achieve the liner look that you really want to go for. Then we're jumping into this very flat brush and we're using it to blend everything out. Once we're done with that and you're done blending, we're going to go ahead and jump into the darker brown of the shade, or the medium darker one, and you're basically going to just use that to deepen the crease and to really give that very defined look. So basically with a very, very, very light hand, you're just going to go back and forth and just put that color into your crease, making sure you don't get it onto the lid, and just really blend that out and just kind of bring it from the tape all the way to basically the middle of the eye, and you're just going to really want to lightly blend that into the crease and kind of up into the brow as well, but just make sure that you stay in the crease. Now take off that tape and admire the beauty of the preciseness. And next we're jumping into the Becca Cosmetics Backlight Priming Filter. This is currently my favorite primer, and we are basically just going to go ahead and add this onto our cheekbones, our forehead, and our nose, anywhere we would put highlighter basically. And the foundation that we're going to use to put on top of this is also Becca Cosmetics, and this is the Ultimate Coverage Foundation. It's one of my favorites. It's 24-hour and has full coverage. We are basically just going to go ahead and put this onto a sponge and use this to put it all over our face. And we're going to make sure that we are just using patting motions to create a very flawless look, and just basically do this all over the face and make sure we have an even finish. And then we're going to pick up the concealer that we used earlier and basically just conceal our bags. And I like to do this technique where I just put it in these two areas. Then after that, we are going to go ahead and move on to our forehead and just kind of create an arrow, and just our nose. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my sponge and basically just use this to really get into the inner corner and the side of my nose, and then use this part to really clean up the eyeshadow and eyeliner, and then just blend out my forehead going up and down into kind of like my brows and down to my nose. And then when doing my nose, I'm just going to basically pat up and down and kind of drag that into my forehead. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose just slightly with a cream contour, and basically just use a really dense brush to blend that out and just bring it down and into my eyebrows for a seamless look. Then I'm just going to go ahead and go back into my Airspun and basically just pat that in and not really bake because I do want this to be a glowy look. So we're just going to go ahead and pat that in for a very just seamless look. Then going into my bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and just use this to make my cheekbones look a little bit more there, and basically just put that on my forehead and really blend it into my hairline. Then when we're done with that, I'm just going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes to get ready to put some lashes on, and just apply like one coat of mascara. I'm going to be jumping into the Demi Wispys by Ardell and just let those babies dry, and basically just apply these by going into the center and then going into the edge of the eye and really pushing that in. Then I'm going to go ahead and just clamp them together to make sure they are stuck to my actual lashes, and then go into the inner corner and just keep looking down to make sure they are with the lashes. Then jumping into my highlighter, I'm going to apply this to the tip of my nose and to my cheekbones to create a very highlighted, dewy look. And not putting too much of this on my nose, I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up and put it on the bridge of my nose and then also into the inner corners of my eyes, just to kind of make me look more awake. Then going into my mascara, I'm going to use this one to go into my bottom lashes to kind of just make my eye look a little more open. And then I'm jumping into my lip pencil to just kind of overline my lips just a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump into my lipstick, which is by Morphe, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of use this to kind of put it only in the center of my lips and kind of still show the lip liner. This is just going to kind of make your lips look a lot bigger because it is going to be lighter in the middle of your lips. And kind of just pat that in, not really drag it. And that's going to be the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Like I said, it's very easy, very simple. And yeah, this is just the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.